What is up, YouTube? This is your girl, Killer Rose. Okay, so obviously, I want to make another video. Okay, I was so excited when this like I saw it, so I'm gonna just share it. Okay, so just follow. If you just want to subscribe to him, that's fine. But I just want to say this guy in particular was going down in downtown. Okay, Phoenix, AZ. And it was crazy when I first saw the video, because right away when he was actually going to the spots, I'm like, okay, are we talking about real like Phoenix, Arizona? And sure, it is. I was so excited. I was pumped up. I was like, man, that's literally the backyard in Phoenix, okay? So I'll definitely, provide the link so you can see it. But it's this guy's name is Wild Jared. Jared rides. So he just got like a bike and he starts riding throughout the places that he goes to, and it's insane. Okay, so he basically, went to the Van Buren and to the zone. Obviously, they dismantled the zone a long time ago, but I guess the homeless population, here is pretty much like scattered. Like they're rebuilding their tents around the area, so it's crazy enough. But I wanted to share some of the places that I went to during that time. Okay, so Arizona Financial Theater, this was a long time ago, but this is one of the places that actually it like kind of like made me like think, okay, this looks familiar. But I guess it's called the Arizona Financial Theater. um that's where I got to see Godsmack. It was called the Commercia Theater. I'm not sure if I said it right. It looks and sounds like Comerica or something, Comerica Theater. But that was back in 2019. So the names changed, obviously, but it used to be called that. Washington Street and First Ave. It's crazy because it's literally 5 minutes away from Chase Field. Okay, basically where the Diamondbacks play in a stadium. Walking is 12 minutes or more from there, which is crazy. When I say more, I mean like sometimes it really depends on the person how they walk, and it does take longer than 12 minutes. I really think so. For me, it does. But Footprint Center, also known as Mortgage Matchup Center. I don't know why they keep changing this name. Footprint Center obviously was okay from the first start. I do not like the new name, but if you know, you know. Obviously, the Phoenix Suns play there. It's right next to Chase Field. It's definitely one of the best. I mean, yes, I do like the city life there. It's so beautiful. It's like for me, it's more like mostly entertaining. I don't really go to the city instead, like basically like in rare occasions I'll be there, but I'm definitely I mean I love going there. So in February 9th in the Footprint Center of 2023, I got to see Paramore, and that was the best. I mean, oh my god, I was psyched. Yes, they played a lot of songs that were just like freaking hits, and I was like back to back basically. And oh my god, best, like, I mean, I've seen so many concerts like Panic at the Disco. It was insane. I mean, obviously I haven't shared the location of, when Panic at the Disco was, performing, but there's a lot of concerts that are gonna be performing this year that are absolutely crazy, and I really want to see. but it does cost money. But I think in March 17th, 2024, I got to see iDress. I'm not sure if you guys are fond of that, but if you are, you know, it's crazy. Okay, so I'm gonna show you my hat that I have, and then I'm like, I was looking at it and it's dirty. It's so freaking dirty, and I'm not sure why, but it's absolutely, ooh, absolutely gross. But I'm not sure why it's all dirtied up. Obviously, I was partying, I guess, but I'm not sure. But here it is. This is the iDress hat that I got to wear. And what's crazy about it is this hat, right? That when I went to the concert, I was standing in line. I was with my mom at the time. Trust me, I had a good experience, but at the same time, I was not too happy. It's just a different story time, okay? But when I got to the line, it was so long. Usually what I do first is, before I do anything else, when I head there at a certain time, I make sure that I'm there at least, like, I don't know, it really depends, especially when it's heavy traffic like that, and you have to find somewhere to park at, right? My best bet is definitely Uber or freaking Lyft. They'll just drop you off. You don't have to worry about parking, and you can have an overall fun time if you budget, of course. But in this case, I did not show up on time, so there was a lot of people in front of the line already gonna buy merch. Second of all, I mean, I didn't go to the merch right away. I was, like I said, separate story time, but I was in a state where I'm like, I really want to get merch, because that's exactly where I was. I wanted to have a fun time. I didn't want anyone to tell me what to do, because I was having a marvelous time. It wasn't planned, but my mom wanted to go, and I'm not going to complain about this video, but at that time I was not having a good time. I mean, I was at a sense where I got to see my favorite band playing, but I had somewhere on my back telling me I shouldn't get that merch. Like, I was so upset. I'm like, listen, the stuff that I really want to get, which is a shirt or some merchandise, I'm willing to spend money because I want to get a certain thing. And yes, clothes do wear and tear, but at that moment, I didn't care about that. I wanted to enjoy the experience of being in a concert, because I have been through concerts. It's been awesome, okay? Day in, day out. It is the most awesome experience that you can ever come across, is actually seeing your favorite artist. And trust me, there's a lot going on in Phoenix. It's gonna be insane. But when I went up to the final booth, I was like, can't like, oh, I see like there's like a display. There's only a display only, so it's, I saw that there was a skateboard, but they didn't cross it out or anything. They basically they said to me, this is what you see is what you get. I mean, that's right there. I was like, oh shoot, okay, well, like most of the shirts, I think they were like at a large or extra large, and it was so upsetting because I really wanted to actually get one of the shirts. I was like, oh my god, I cannot believe, why did I just not, like, right away just went straight to the booth, because I knew exactly why, that there was going to be a long line. And I was like, you know what, it's okay. You know what, the hat is perfectly fine. The skateboard, obviously, I was like, I know for a fact that I'm not, I mean, like, I tried to be a skateboarder, guys. I mean, when I was like, what, freaking 22, I tried to be a skateboarder. and it was definitely hard. Probably do it again, but I mean, you know, it really depends. But with this being in mind, it was definitely bad. I was like, okay, so if I can't get the skateboard, if I can't get the shirts, the hat is okay. The hat will be great. I'll be able to wear it as, you know, as long, you know, as much as I can. Obviously, I have to wash it, but um, it was definitely one of the, you know, one of the few where I didn't really have it in my way, you know, the way that I wanted to actually enjoy myself. And yes, it's not safe to go alone, but when you're in a crowd full of people, it doesn't matter. I mean, for me, yes, life itself um doesn't have guarantees. You can get killed by any day. Any day you could die. But at that time, I wanted to live the way that I wanted to actually make my whole experience like free. Like I wanted to actually enjoy the experience that I had in that concert. I think, is there any more that I put down on here? No. That was pretty much it. I mean, I've seen a lot of concerts before there, but it was insane. I remember just doing it back to back. The one thing that I wanted to see and I haven't seen, I wish I would have just say, you know what, let's go, let's do it. And, you know, a taxi was gonna offer me a ride. I was gonna see Metric. And that was like the worst mistake that I've done, is just to go home. And the reason why I feared is because I was on a tight budget. I was. I was gonna go to one show, watch the whole thing, and basically go to the other show that was playing right after and then watch it again. I was being greedy. I was definitely being greedy. And so sorry guys, my hand was cramping. And so when I didn't get to see it, it was like, you know what, it's fine, because there was two bands in particular. I remember there's one band that I remember, but it's not on top of my head because I think I only like one or two songs, but I think it's called don't want to butcher the name because I know so many bands, it's not even funny. It has to be something about the Monkees or something like that. But there was like another band in particular that I didn't expect to see, which is Band of Horses. Now that I've listened to album, and that experience alone was just absolutely perfect. You know, didn't know a band was gonna play, but you got to experience that for the first, right? Obviously, didn't have a good time because the fan base itself did not pass the vibe check. Obviously, they were complaining about the band was playing the same songs over and over again without any changes. It was like, if you know, but it was crazy. People were going and coming, going and coming. It was insane. I was like, okay. But besides all this, yeah, that's Phoenix. Phoenix, it's an amazing place, but you know, yeah, you have your good and you have your bad, you have your ugly, right? But it's definitely a good place to be in. You know, obviously we're just it's insane how much drought we have. I mean, I didn't think that we're gonna get a drought, but here we are. You know, people were laughing in California, but now we're just like, oh shoot, we're actually suffering a drought now. Now we're suffering a drought. I mean, listen, especially since the summertime, no freaking way. But yeah, I just wanted to share that video. I want to share it. I thought it was so cool that I get to see the backyard in Phoenix. And yes, this guy, he posts stuff. He posts stuff, and I'm like, Tempe Town Lake? What's going on here? I'm like, okay, listen. I have been to Tempe Town Lake, but it's been a while now, so I don't even remember half of that place. So it's gonna be interesting to see. You say that they're Scooter brothers, but I had Scooter sisters. It's insane. Best place to be in, honestly. The Phoenix area and Tempe, I mean, it's the best place. I mean, if you like more quieter areas, then you'll definitely find them. You definitely find them. Stay away from bigger areas like Phoenix and Tempe if you can't stand a higher population, basically. I mean, there's very population everywhere, but you know, if you go to the outskirts of it, you'll definitely see some other places that obviously you won't be able to, you know, comprehend. You'll be like, man, like, where's everyone at? And you're like, well, if you're looking for more people, you gotta go to Phoenix, man. But no, that's what I wanted to share, guys. I wanted to share about that and my Nessie hat that I haven't seen until I've seen it. It's insane, but yeah. See you guys in the next video, right? All right, peace.